Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session we will be working on Exp25 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training. I will guide you step by step. You can easily understand the instructions and complete your assignment without any confusion. If you need any help with Pearson MyITLab assignments, quizzes, simulation exam or a complete course, you can contact me anytime on my WhatsApp and email. My contact details are available in the description and also showing on my laptop screen. I will provide you full support for accounting, finance, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, MS Access, mathematics, stats, economics, computer science courses, programming languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, C Sharp, and website development using different frameworks and CMS like WordPress, Webflow, Wix, and other. You can also contact me for your complete course at very reasonable price. Now let's start the assignment and go through step by step. First we enable the editing. There are 26 total questions of this assignment. As you can see that here is the title of assignment, Exp25 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training. You can also see that the project description read out project description carefully. Now let's move to the question number 1. Start Excel, download and open the file name Exp25 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Training. Reader has automatically added to your last name to the beginning of file name. Basically in this question you have to download the Excel workbook from the Pearson MyITLab dashboard. I have already downloaded this file from Pearson MyITLab dashboard. Now let's move to the question number 2. Your organization provides a discount to educators. However, the worksheet contains wording that needs to be changed to education. Use find and replace to find teachers and replace it with education. Basically in this question you have to find the word teacher and replace it with education. Now let's move to the workbook. In home tab you can select the drop down find and select, and in find tab you can write teacher and field replace with, you can write or simply copy this text and replace with field education. And press the button replace all. As you can see that all the changes are done. Now move to the instruction file and moving to the question number 3. The question number 3 is saying that the worksheet contains spelling errors that needs to be corrected. Check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the errors. Basically in this question you have to check the spelling of entire worksheet and correct all those errors. Now move to the workbook. In the review tab you can see that the spelling tab, click on spelling tab and you can see that the pop-up is showing, do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet. Press yes button and press the change all button. Then a pop-up is showing spell check completed. All is done. All the spelling mistakes are corrected. Now let's move to the question number 4. You cancel the charting basic workshop because only one person registered for it. Delete the row containing the charting basics workshop. Basically, in this question, you have to delete the row that contains charting basic workshop. Now move to the Excel workbook. As you can see that the row number 8 is appearing charting basics. Simply right click on row 8 and hit the delete button. The charting basic row are successfully deleted. Now let's move to the instruction file. Now we are on the question number 5. The statement is given that the Excel Analytics and Forecasting Training course filled and you opened another course. Insert a new row between the Big Data Foundations and Data Mining rows. Copy row 5 and paste it on the empty row. Change the date to June 7, 2027 in the range C7 to D7. Enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell H7. Basically, in this question, insert a new row. You have to insert a new row between the Big Data Foundation and Data Mining. Now move to the Excel workbook. As you can see that the row 6 is showing Big Data Foundation. Simply right click on row 6 and press on insert button. You have see that the new row is inserted below the Big Data Foundation. Now move to the instruction file. Copy row 5 and paste it on the empty row. Simply you can copy row 5 and paste into the new row, row 7. Simply you can copy the row using the tab Ctrl C, or you can copy this row from home tab and then press copy button. And paste it using the tab Ctrl V. Now move to the instruction file. Change the dates to June 7, 2027 in the range C7 to D7. Now move to the Excel workbook. As you can see that this cell is appearing date. In the formula bar you can add this date text. This is the cell is C7, and now change in cell D7. Enter 11 in cell G7. This is the cell G7. We have entered 11 in this cell and 10 in cell H7. This is the H7 column. You have simply enter the text number 10 in cell H7. All is done. Now move to the question number 6. Assigning a code to each workshop provides a reference number. You will use 06 to indicate the 6th month June and 001 for the first workshop. Type 06-001 in cell A5. Use autofill to complete the range A6 to A10. Now move to the workbook. In A5, you simply add the same text 06-001. Use autofill to complete the range A6 to A10 range. Now move to the Excel workbook. Simply you can drag and down to the A10. You can see that all the numbers are displaying in these cells. Now move to the instruction file. Question 6 is completed successfully. Now move to the question number 7. Instead of displaying dates such as 6/1/27, you want to display dates as 6/2/2027. Format the dates in the range C5 to D10 range with the short date format, or 3/14/2012 from the type list. Note: Mac users select 3/14/2012 as the format. First we solve the format the dates in the range C5 to D10. Now move to the Excel workbook. Simply you can select the range with short date format. Now move to the home tab. In this drop down date, you can select short date format. As you can see that all the changes are appeared. Now move to the question number 8. The worksheet contains column for the start and end dates. It would be helpful to insert a column to display the number of days for each workshop. Insert a column to the range of the end date column. Type hash of days in cell E4. Basically in this question you have to insert a column on the right of the end date column and set the name of new column is hash of days in cell E4. Now move to the Excel workbook. Select the column and insert a new column E7. In E4 type hash of days you can simply type hash of days as a column name. Now move to the instruction file. Question number 8 is done. Now move to the question number 9. Row 3 contains hash of attendees and gross revenue main headings. Centering these headings over the respective subheadings will help clarify the details. Merge and center the cell H3 and I3. Merge and center the range J3 to range L3. Basically in this question you will have to merge and center the cells H3 and I3. First we select the range H and I, and in the home tab you can see that the drop down merge and center. Click on this drop down and select merge and center. As you can see that the changes are successfully updated. The next part of this question is merge and center the range J3 to L3. Now move to the Excel workbook. First we select the range, given range J3 to L3, and move to the home tab and select same merge and center. Now move to the instruction file. Question number 9 is all done. Now move to the question number 10. Applying a cell style will improve the appearance of the headings on row 4. In addition, wrapping and centering the text in the heading cells will further improve the appearance of the worksheet. For the range A4 to L4, apply the good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. Basically in this question you will have to find the range A4 to L4 and apply the good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. As you can see that this is the range. Now move to the Excel workbook. First we select the range A4 to L4. Apply the good cell style. In the home tab you can go to the cell style tab. As you can see that, click on this and select the good style. You can see that, then apply. The next is wrap text and center horizontally. Simply you can go to the home tab and press the wrap text button. You can see that the changes are successfully updated. And center horizontally. Now move to the question number 11. You are ready to calculate the number of days for the workshops. In cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Add 1 to the results to include the total number of days, including the start and end dates. The result may display in date format. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. Basically in this question you will have to select the cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the number of days first workshop, and the second task is add 1 to the result to include the total number of days including start and end date. Now move to the Excel workbook. In E5 we have write a formula equal to end date. The end date is representing D5 cell minus start date. The start date is representing the C5 cell plus 1. As you can see that we have add 1 to the result. Now move to the workbook and hit enter. As you can see that the number of days are calculated. Now move to the instruction file and you can see that the result may display in date format. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. Simply you can drag and down to the E10 cell. You can see that all the results are showing in these cells. Now move to the instruction file. Here is the question number 12. The number of days results results shows dates rather than values. Applying the number format will solve this issue. Apply number format with 0 decimal places and center the results horizontally in the range E5 to E10. Basically, in this question, you will have to apply number format with 0 decimal places. First, we solve this. You can select the range of number of days, and you can you will have to click on this button. You can see that I have hover on this. The pop-up is showing. You can select the number from sidebar and set the decimal place. You can see that 0 decimal place. Center the result horizontally, or you type the 0 and press OK. As you can see that this format is applying on this column, and then press the center. You can see that the center button is showing in home tab, and then go to the alignment section, and you can see that this is the center button. Now move to the instruction file. Here is the question number 13. The gross revenue is calculated by type of customer. Column J is designed to display the gross revenue for corporate customers. In cell J5, enter a formula to calculate the gross corporate revenue for the first workshop by multiplying the cost per attendee by the number of corporate attendees. Copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. Basically, in this question, you will have to enter a formula in J5. Now move to the Excel workbook. In J5, we have write a formula equals to. Basically, we have to calculate the gross corporate revenue for the first workshop. And then multiplying the cost per attendee by the number of corporate attendees. Now move to the Excel workbook and type a formula in J5 equals to F5 representing the cost per attendee, multiply with corporate H5 and then press enter. The revenue, the gross corporate revenue is calculated. The next part of this question is copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. Simply you can drag and down to the last of the cell J10. As you can see that all the values are calculated. We have now completed 13 questions of this assignment. If you need help with the remaining question or want me to handle your complete course, you can contact me anytime on my WhatsApp and email. My contact details are available in the description and showing on my laptop screen. I provide full support for all types of assignment, quizzes, simulation exam or a complete course. I have successfully handled courses for students from Canada, USA and many other countries. If you need any help with this task or your complete course, feel free to reach out me. My contact details are available in the description and also showing on my laptop screen. Thanks for watching.